Summer is in full effect here in Elk Grove, but what does that mean for the Elk Grove housing market? Stick around, let's go ahead and dive into the numbers. So, looking at the housing market for Elk Grove for the first half of July 2024, we had 91 homes hit the market for sale, with an average list price for those homes of $676,000 and a median list price of $650,000. The lowest priced home was priced at $449,000. That was over on 9279 Biles Court. That was a 3-bed, 2-bath at just over 1,100 square feet. The highest priced home was priced at $1.4 million. That was at 9888 Cortino Way. That home was a 6-bed, 4.5-bath home at just over 4,500 square feet, sitting on a 1/4 acre. And that home actually is currently pending. Speaking of pending, let's go ahead and look at what the pending market is doing right now. There was 87 homes that accepted an offer and are now currently pending. Out of those 87 homes, there was 42 of those that had multiple offers. The average time frame, so the average days on market from when a home went on the market to when they accepted an offer, was 25 days, with a median time frame for days on market at 13 days. And then finally, for the pendings, the median list price was $649,000. Last, we're going to talk about the homes that didn't quite get their pricing right, and I'm talking about those that had to do a price reduction. There was 46 homes in this first half of July that had to do a price reduction. That is up from the last half of June, where only 14 homes had to do a price reduction. So out of those 46 homes that had to do a price reduction, their median days on market is actually 51 days, so just over a month and a half before they decided to go ahead and do a price reduction. So with a median time frame of 13 days, if you're getting 3 weeks on market, you should probably look to doing a price reduction sooner rather than later. So now I'm going to talk a couple of tips and tricks for you buyers and sellers. I will first start with the sellers. When you are interviewing agents, make sure your agent has a plan for your home. It should be clearly laid out as far as what the marketing is going to look like, what the showing schedule is going to look like, all of that. Key point is the marketing. I've seen homes hit the market this week. They went live, they had no pictures, or they went live and had like 2 pictures of the outside of the home, and that's it. You only get one chance to make a first impression. If you want to make sure the agent you choose puts your home out there looking properly, because buyers might get that new listing email and they just see either no photos or one photo and it doesn't really pique their interest. They don't get notified that 2 days later all the other photos have been added. So you want to make sure it's good to go right from the start. Same thing goes with the showing schedule. I reached out to an agent earlier this week to go ahead and try to schedule a showing for their listing, and only to be told that the home wasn't ready for showings yet. If it's on the market, it should be ready to show. So your agent should have a plan for that setup. Like, hey, we're gonna do photos on such and such date. I'll get them back from the photographer on this date. We'll go live on the market on this date. Open houses on this date. Once we go live, showings are gonna be between such and such hours, or give me a heads up on what times are available, but the home needs to be available and ready to show. There's a tips for you sellers. For buyers, it's gonna be kind of a new transition for you guys as the new laws and changes have been coming from the settlement. So be prepared for a lot more signing of things and a lot more exclusivity. Talking mostly in regards to buyer-broker agreements. Previously in our area, it wasn't really mandated, it wasn't really used that often, but now buyers agents and buyers are going to have to sign an agreement basically stating out what their duties are and also going over the compensation for those duties. Additionally, once you go to an open house, you might have to also sign a form at the open house saying that the agent that is there is not representing you. So just be prepared and be aware of these different forms that you may have to go through to go ahead and purchase a home. So there is your Elk Grove market update, along with some tips and tricks for you buyers and sellers. Please go ahead and leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think of the Elk Grove housing market. If you think prices are too high, if you think they're just right, or your thoughts on that. Once again, Derek Jones with Epique Realty. Take care.